What's up, everyone? Out there on Twitch and YouTube. This is part 3 of Stalker, Conjurer of Fedhas, Nemelek's choice from a very long time ago in the tournament, which I'm trying to wrap up, hopefully this stream, one way or another. What's up, Quebec music? Yeah, there did used to be a Tiles port of Android, but not very good. There's like an ASCII build of it though, and that one is also now defunct, I think. And then there was a web front end. I don't even know if that works. I don't know if the console build still works or not, or if any of those do. I should check those out and see. Unfortunately, we just don't have anybody who wants to maintain it. It's its own build system, and I do want to switch to an Android phone. Yeah, it fell out of date, unfortunately. There was a developer named Grunt, S-Grunt, who made it actually and maintained it for a little while, but he kind of retired, and ever since he left, it's basically fallen into disrepair. I do want to get an Android phone. I currently have an iPhone, but I'm not sure I'd have the motivation to actually maintain that port. It would be cool though. It would definitely be cool. It would be a neat project too, because I've never done anything like mobile development, so it would be interesting to say the least. Let me get a chart dump of this character. Yeah, your closest bet for what might work would be the web tiles front end that just plays it via a browser in web tiles online, but it provides a better front end from what I understand. Yeah, mobile UI is kind of a challenge in general. You have to like rethink your UI, I think, to some extent, and a lot of games that have very complicated input schemes, relatively speaking, have trouble. And roguelikes certainly have a lot of different kinds of inputs, a lot of input keys. Yeah, that is true. I've been playing Slay the Spire a lot on a too small phone, and it's funny. It works. It's okay enough to play, but there's definitely some significant problems. My phone is just kind of too small in general, because it's just like I don't want to buy. I will probably get a somewhat larger phone when I upgrade it, but I just didn't. When I got it, I didn't want to get a larger phone, and it was like the iPhone 6s, or I don't know, like the cheaper version that's just smaller, and it's kind of comical. Certain UI aspects of Slay the Spire are a bit awkward to work with, like pulling up the map or the deck. It's like this too small icon, and it's relatively easy to miskey or mistrigger cards and stuff. So, and there's also the stare down at the screen until your neck hurts aspect. That's not great either. But that would happen on any size phone, I think. I guess it works well if you have a pad of some kind, like an iPad or whatever the equivalent is for Android devices. Alright, so that's our char dump. We just found ignition, I think even on this floor. And it's only a 12% fail. We have a long ways to go to get to Firestorm. Firestorm with Wizardry is down to about 50%. Learning DCSS. Well, this is a somewhat. I mean, it's played like a Conjurer that turned into Fire Magic. Conjurer is a mage class. Mage classes are a bit harder to learn compared to some of the more straightforward mage classes, but it is a relatively easy to win background. And I'm going for like the level 9 spell Firestorm using Fire Magic. So I started out with the Book of Conjurations and kind of transitioned into Fire Magic because I found the starting Fire book. And so and that book was convenient because many of the spells, the Fire starting book spells also use Conjuration School. Conjuration is like a kind of catch-all school that a lot of the other elemental schools also, the spells in those schools, fire, ice, or earth, also use conjurations. Kind of as a balance so that you have to train more skills to get access to those spells, not just say ice or just earth or whatever. You have to train ice and conj or earth and conj. And likewise for fire, you have to train fire and conj. Not all of them, some of them are just fire or just ice or whatever. And but that means that if you're a conjurer, you can switch over and start using a bunch of the elemental schools. You can justify it because you've already trained a bunch of the conjurations, you just have to train the elemental. So I just did that, but with fire, because that's the book I found. And Firestorm is basically the best level 9 spell. It's like the strongest one. The others are all decent enough to win with, and I actually have those other spells available too, but I didn't have the lower level spells to justify it. I didn't have any really good. I did have Metabolic Inglatiation. Let's see what I had for the various schools at this point. But that's not a damage spell, it's just sort of a debuff. I had Simulacrum, that was actually a viable spell because I did have other necromancy spells. And there's Absolute Zero, the level 9 spell. It's a strong spell for sure, but I can't sit and wait around and not have any good ice spells before that is castable. Also, it doesn't use Conjuration, unlike Firestorm. And what else we got for Earth? BVC is a good mid-level spell, and there's LCS. Don't know that I will get LCS because that might be out of reach. I don't want to train that much Earth. Now it might be time to go check in on some elves. Try out Ignition. Good. 12% fail. 2 miscasts in a row. I think at this point we're just gonna fireball. Could definitely justify. Hopefully, I'll get a little bit of XP in Elf, and I'll be able to get. Ignition is actually pure fire. Also, we probably want to switch to the Staff of Fire at this point. I actually don't have too many crucial conjuration spells. Staff of Fire will enhance my Fireball as well as Ignition. Staff of Conj only does spells that have Conj, so it won't catch Ignition. But that means Staff of Fire won't help for my pure Conj spells, which I do cast on occasion. Probably IMB a little bit. But what is my... Yeah, I've lost a little spell power with it, about 11%. Or, I'm sorry, 21%. That's certainly a chunk. Versus Staff of Conj. Put that on C. With that, I have 100%. So it shows you what the difference is. Do I have any stuff? Exclusions? He did have a wand, didn't he? Let's go check out some of that stuff. It's on layer 3. Anything? Pile of Floods. Let's go ahead and rush back there and open that. Resistant to fire. What does he have? Probably kill him this way. Yep. Just casting IMB until he dies. I'd say, you know, at this point this ghost is much less scary. Oh, there's Roxanne on Spider too. Do I want to mess with her? I don't know if I do. I don't have very good piety right now. I might come back for her a little bit later when I have a lot of excess piety, so I can just make an oak lob to take her out. Oak lob or two. Oak lobs are pretty costly. Let's see what's on D7 again. Where are you, youth? Where's the youth? What's he got? Can I see what he has? Quarterstaff of Chaos. Can't actually see what he has, but he had like a wand. I have a cloak, don't I? Guess I'll go there. Well, he died after one hit. Just a wand of flame. Oh well. Wish I could have seen that from the map look. Is there anything here? Nah, I don't think so. Oh, I can ignition here. Touch of ignition, I'll rest up. Fireball will be certainly very effective here because things can't dodge it. Some int, that's good. Shut that door. Ooh, Deep Elf Annihilator. He'll die pretty easily. All the elves in this little room. Poke him. Hey, got a lot of that. So that Vine Stalker bite is kind of handy because you can just restore a chunk of MP. Using that can be very situational, though. Wow, there's so many elves. Can't believe there's so many elves in Elf. It's weird. What's up, Jackaru? Somebody redeemed some channel points, I bet. These things are very resistant to fire and cold, so good tactic for these will be Mystic Blast. Did he just die? Oh no, he didn't. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. Yeah, there's a channel incentive too to do a song request. So feel free to do that. Be cool to hook up the bot to allow that automatically so I didn't... Ooh, a book. What do we got? Battlesphere and Bolt of Magma. Sick. Everybody's favorite spell. I will definitely use Bolt of Magma though. It's or Battle Sphere. Too much. No, you have to redeem channel points to get it. My buddy Ramd is here on Twitch, released this like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, there's a channel point, so you have to have enough channel points to get it, is the rule. You headed Hydra. He's patient. He will wait. Okay, so I guess so the reason... Wow, not dead, huh? Yeah, so I got the... Oh, this is good. I'll probably get a box of beasts. I got the vault that's... So we're gonna go ahead and use some Fedhas. I'm creating these rambles to block the Sphinx paralysis, which probably, yeah, it only has a 1% chance, so it's not really all that necessary, but still. Do I want to waste anything on this thing? I guess I can do this. We can poke this guy. No, don't do that. There we go, we got some... So one cool thing about Fedhas is Fedhas prevents... Fedhas prevents all of your plants that you create from getting harmed by your spells, which is really nice. One thing that's not so nice is this vault has a ton of monsters in it, and I'm running out of MP. I really need to fall back and rest. This isn't a particularly dangerous monster, but it's also got a lot of HP, and fighting it with 0 skill Demon Trident, probably not going to be the best result. I don't really want to waste any acid or ice blast charges on it. Do they have AC? I don't have much AC. That might be a good shot. What do we got here? Do this. And... nice. Okay. Alright, well... can't have nice things, I guess. Oh, wow. Another one? Okay, we're just gonna... see, that's why. That's why. The smite, yeah. Not so nice. Okay, now we have to be a little bit careful, because... just want to fall back and rest. Might be able to kill this guy from here. There we go. That did it. So this is the problem. This is the awkwardness of using a heavy spell user with Fedhas. You don't really, unlike with Sif or Vey, you don't really have any ability to restore MP other than meleeing stuff. Even if you use the AoE spells. Got some loot here. Oh, that's cool. Magic regeneration. Yes, finally, at least some kind of usable amulet. Actually, sort of nice on this character. Ignition here. Nice. Ignition doing some good work. Oh. Oh yeah, it does trigger. Good. That's ignition T, right? Hopefully we'll find a box of beasts in there. Yeah, so this room was a special room, or somewhere around here, possibly over here. It's a special vault that places just a big box of stuff, all of the same kind of theme. Get rid of that stuff first. Get rid of that. There we go. Pair of ruined boots. Am I wearing bootwise boots of stealth? Last, we did not get the box of beasts in this special room. Look like we got much to show for it. But hey, we got some XP. 9% ignition, firestorm 71% without wizardry. Gonna have to go a ways. Oh, look. Nice. Blink Skull's good. We want more of those. Ooh, another amulet. Like to see that. Gonna do this to avoid banishment. Oh, oh. Ouch. Oh. I feel like we need to look. Okay, I think at this point... Potions I don't want? Preemptively read that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the poly. I'm gonna drop the flame too, because it's just annoying. Oh, I do lose Evocable Blink. That's a shame. That's a useful... what do we have to help? It does help Firestorm. Gives us less fail rate. That's I'll come back to that. Evocable Blink is kind of a handy thing, especially since I don't have the spell right now. We can afford to ID this. Regen is no-go. It's not a very good amulet. Ooh, spooky. Mystic Blast works really well on those dancing weapons, to say. You see, they can hurt you pretty easily, but... Found Hall of Blades. I don't know that I'm super interested in opening this because it is XP, which I do need, but it's also kind of a pain. I might just go ahead and go do like Elf 3 instead. Pick up this here spell book. Iron Shot, Orb of Destruction, even Spellforged Servitor, which I will not cast, but Iron Shot is nice. So is OOD, for that matter.